Welcome, Anime Lately fans. How you guys doing? We're back with another dual live reaction with Sam the Man right here.
Whoop! What's up, guys?
If you guys see from the title, we're doing a Boku no Hero live reaction to chapter 204 called Tuning.
Oh, okay. When I see tuning, I'm thinking of like Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D, like tuner monsters and all that stuff like that.
And also with the motorcycles, because honestly, that was my favorite season of Yu-Gi-Oh! That was my first season. A lot of people didn't love it or not love it, but Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D is my favorite. Then the original, then GX. But I love 5D. Something about the change up with a motorcycle or something. But I feel like it's gonna be involving with Iida in this chapter because it's tuning, and the only person that's fighting the third set that involves engines is Iida.
Exactly. So like same thing like Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D. You say it's building his bike or using his cards and monsters and using tuners and making better machines and that sort of stuff.
Heart of the cards always. It was always involved.
So this is gonna be an interesting chapter.
And hopefully you guys enjoyed this one too, since you guys enjoy One Piece, and we're doing this right after One Piece, even though it's a bit later in the day. But we love the love and the reaction that you guys gave us for the One Piece video. So I appreciate that. Continue giving us some feedback, telling us if you guys wanted to continue this for other type of videos that we do, such as Seven Sins, Fairy Tail, and other ones that we review. If you want us to react like this as well with me and Sam, so let us know.
I want to let you guys know that we just woke up and like once we saw My Hero Academia, we just went straight on to this live reaction for this chapter. So we're wearing the same clothes from last night from One Piece. Is because we just got out of bed. All right.
Yep. Well, I'll be different for doing the Black Clover, so that'll be different. But any thoughts before we get into the chapter, Sam? Any thoughts?
I don't know if there's a cover page yet, but it seems like we're going straight onto the chapter right now. So.
Well, yeah, I haven't scrolled down yet, so I don't know if there's a cover page. But right now, it's just Iida and the other guy that is flexible with his powers, and that's it.
Yuzo, yeah.
Yuzo, yep.
Making the softening power guy, yeah.
Yeah. So let's get it started then. Right now, live reaction. Let's start.
Chapter 204, tuning. All right, we see.
Approaching justice. You serious? Tenya, congratulations on getting your provisional license. Oh, that's his brother. I'm guessing his brother came out of the hospital, right? I'm assuming because they never told us. Or they didn't mention it, but I just forgot that.
From the whole stain incident and stuff, yeah. I think he's finally done.
Your engine being used quite a lot, hasn't it? Isn't it about time now since your body is still growing, right, Mom? Yes, but I feel it might be a bit early for your engine tuning. Oh.
Okay. We've pulled out the muffler for your training. A muffler that is able to withstand the strain should then grow out. This is a technique passed down since our grandfather's time as a hero, so we could run over and save as many people as possible. Though it will be accompanied with extreme pain and perseverance, if you wish to run even more, then increasing the vigor of reciprocal while minimizing the amount of consumed fuel. 10 minutes.
For 10 minutes, no one can stop me. So, wow, okay.
Okay, cool.
Well, I love the detail in this art, though. The detail in this art that he has right here is nice.
Yeah, like the shoe. Like
the shoe. I was staring at the shoe a lot right there. Like the detail in the engine. Like it looked like a car engine right there. It looked like the car engine, the motor. So that's what I love about that detail and the very highlighted. So in the end, you're still going to go full out with your new skill, however. Where? Because I'm going so fast. Oh, damn. I can't control it. It's bad. This will never end. Hand over yourself, mud man.
Oh, whoa.
Little throwing shades.
Sorry, but I'm not a stubborn man who will stick it out in unfavorable condition. Smart. It's a bad idea to leave him alone, but I don't think I can stop him. I should probably head over to Tetsutetsu and the others as soon as possible. And he's swimming.
So yeah, I was about to say he's swimming in the mud or through the softening that he has. That's pretty cool.
That is cool. So he was kind enough to undo the softening on the ice. Is he bidding his time for a counterattack? We should know that it worked. Did he head for where Todoroki and the others are? Reciprocal turbo. It's much faster than Gran Torino's. It's because you said something about the shoot style that Iida had to do his best to maintain his identity.
That is very true because
That is very true.
just like in the movie of Two Heroes, Deku somehow was faster than Lita, and Lita's specialty is to be the fastest running man.
Running man, but doesn't mean his hands gotta be as fast as his legs, though. That's sort of
true.
thing.
That's
and
crazy.
Like, Gran Torino is technically pretty fast himself. That's his main powers, is like moving around much faster than the average person.
Yeah.
So now he's faster than Gran Torino, which is really good.
Yeah. More importantly, look, Ojiro is. Oh wow, there's a drug guy, and there's Ojiro fighting.
Ooh. He's just fighting normally. He's being casually pushed back. It's plain, but this Ojiro is different to the one until now. You can do it. What's with this pain in my chest? Don't you know that you can't win by only parrying? If I attack, it'll just bounce off. Even if I defend, the support item on his fingers are so hard that I'll get shaven by it. You've got some nasty ideas there, Kaibara. Here we go. And oh shit, Iida's right behind him.
Yeah, he just popped out like, yo, what's good?
Yo, Iida, I'm putting Spiral into the prison. It'll be away for a while, but it'll come back soon. Ojiro, go assist Todoroki. Mudman most likely headed over there as well. I'll be back soon. Yo, he's still going. And he can't control this. He said so himself, he can't control when he's going this fast.
But it's because he hasn't yet gotten used to it, right? I'm assuming because he hasn't yet practiced it enough with the tuning that he got, to fix his engine. He
practiced like keep on doing it longer, and like he's endured much longer and longer pace is what he's trying to say, but he doesn't have control of how he's moving this fast-paced kind of movement sort of thing.
It kind of reminds me when the Flash goes into the Speed Force, he can control where he comes out or how fast he goes into. He's just trying to save people. So that's what reminds me of, like the speed and everything.
You can't stop at that moment. When you're still running, you can't stop or slow down. Just grab them, move them away, come back, go around the circles, come back, and that sort of stuff. All right, let's continue.
Let's go. I still haven't shown you my full power. Ow. Stay put as if I can let a villain show his full power. Honeke escaped, didn't he? You see how troublesome he is. Why didn't you go chase after him like one normally would? Why interfere with a one-on-one fight in the gym? My brother would have done this, and I will follow that. If I can't do so here in practice, then I won't be able to do it when it comes. When the time comes.
All right, I want to stop real quick. This is not a one-on-one fight. We all knew this was not going to be a one-on-one fight. It's a 4-on-4, and anything can happen. Exactly, and like in any situation, it's like villains against heroes. There's no rules against this. We know the villains are the main goal for villains are to kill heroes. And if this was a real situation, why should heroes themselves stick onto a one-on-one fight?
The only time heroes or main protagonists or any protagonist does a one-on-one fight is when they have a man-to-man fight, like All Might versus
All for One,
or Naruto versus Sasuke. Deku versus Baku is when there's some type of morality against it, when there's some type of thing that they're trying to fight for. But when there's a group fight, there's never one-on-one because there's always somebody trying to protect somebody's back. There's always doing something. There's always somebody helping each other out. There's never one fight.
No, that's very true because like in this sort of fight in this situation, you're like probably like let's say for sure all four of them are in their own one-on-one fight. Whoever wins from that one fight, wouldn't you think that the other guy would come help your partner from the other side? Yeah, exactly, right? So, of course, that's going to make sense. And technically, you don't need to finish this fight in order to move on to the other fight.
This is just called practice to show each other's quirk. This is not a real one-on-one fight.
Exactly.
This is where Iida said, this is a practice versus Class 1A, Class 1B. This is what it is. It's for fun, but take it serious as you can. It's hero versus villains. That's what it is.
Exactly.
And so saying, this is a one-on-one fight. Like, what the fuck? Did you not listen to, like, 2 sets ago when Iida said, this is a group fight, 4-on-4. Never say one-on-one fight. If it's one-on-one, respect. I will not interrupt. But it's a group fight. This is a 4-on-4. Where is he coming out of? He is just feeling set up. Not petty. What's the word? I forgot the word.
Well, like you said, pretty much, basically, this is a practice run, yes, but you have to think of this as a no holds bar kind of fight. I mean, of course, you're not going to kill each other. Of course, that's like the only thing is don't kill each other. But everything else, everything is like fair. Like everything is allowed. Weapons, whatever, anything is allowed. Just don't kill each other, basically.
And what I still love that about Iida, he still respects his brother. He still respects him and still thinks like, what would my brother do? What would I do? Would I follow him? Well, like he said, my brother would have done this as well, so I'll follow that. So I respect Iida still seeing his brother as a role model that he was or still is to him. So
I respect him for that, and that's really manly for him to keep on following the Ingenium family tradition, that sort of way. And I respect that.
All right, so let's go to the next one, next page. Around 2 minutes ago, you bastard, my fist. Oh, Tetsutetsu still beating up on Todoroki. He's slightly frozen due to hardening, but he's moving around just fine. His skin won't peel off after all. Tetsutetsu, I can use this as a reference. Okay, he's taking notes because they have both
similar powers. Yeah.
Now that ice doesn't work, using fire is what Icy Hat should do.
My fist of justice will break that ice defense. Then what about a flame wall? Ooh.
Wall of flame. All
right, I gotta zoom in a little this one. Ouch, that's Pony getting burned. I'll leave the horns to you, sure. Please pull back, I'll take some distance. You don't get it. Why do you think I'm your opponent? It's because it doesn't work.
Wow.
Hey now, I'm all chin, meaning hot or boiling. He's all red from the heat. Fight Tetsutetsu. It was part of developing my quirk. Have you ever lived in a hearth? He's captured Todoroki and isn't letting go. Tetsutetsu isn't leaving any space to let him attack. This is attack while being pressured from so close. His half-ass heat or cold won't work on me. This is the powers I've obtained from overcoming my limits. Oh, that's impressive. Release the heat to your body to its very limit. Surpass that limit. There's no way you can't do it. You're just not trying hard enough. Yeah, that's from his past. That's from Endeavor.
Endeavor. I don't like him, Mom. I don't want to become like that. I will keep punching you till you lose consciousness. Be
aware of your possessor's powers, stronger than anyone else. Why is this coming up now?
Shit. Overcome and release it.
All right, this is a pretty good chapter.
I like this chapter. Yo, what's funny? Right before, I'm not sure if right before we started recording or during the record, we said that the most two things that we found interesting about this chapter was the first set and plus Tokoyami flashback with Hawks. After that, that's the only thing entertaining about this current arc. Other than that, but this, I like this. I'm liking third set. Third says, this is good so far. It's Tetsutetsu breaking his limit, doing great.
Yeah,
much better than he has shown. And what's funny, the way he started, he's like, I may be stupid, but I got strategy. But then he breaks the freaking wall just to attack them. But then it shows that he may be stupid, but he's still doing what he can by passing his own limits. By doing what he did is by over withstanding the heat and the cold to fight every type of person he could fight.
Pretty much, yeah. Like that heat pretty much helped power Tetsutetsu a little bit because he can withstand heat now. His whole entire body with the whole I think his body was able to go into like a spiky shield, not shield, iron or something like that.
I wonder what kind of training that he did or do for him to overcome his limit. I wonder what kind of training did he do. Like, did he go to a hot spring? Did he go to some type of construction site and just start to train, break everything, continue working out, going to the gym? I wonder what he did do for him to get to where he is. Because he said that he broke his limit just to get to where he is. So I'm curious to see about that.
And like now we go back to a little bit more of Todoroki's past with his training with Endeavor. Like, bro, like his father telling him, surpass that limit. There's no way you can't do it. You're just not trying hard enough. Like, dude, that's like the most like heavy pushing motivational people
But
that can really push you. But that's not a good way. That's like the most negative way to push.
but it's true though, because Todoroki hold himself a lot times back. He don't take it. Not that he don't take himself serious, but he holds his own strength back because technically Todoroki is overpowered. He has one of the two strongest elements known to man
Very true.
in any anime or in any type of superhero comic book show, anything. He has one of the most strongest quirk and one of the strongest power, two strongest elements, ice and fire. And when you combine them, he holds himself back because his father taught him the fire, and it comes from the person that he hates because of what happened to his mom. So
Pretty
all
much.
that type of resemblance hold himself back, like he doesn't want to use his quirk, but at the same time he doesn't want to make his father proud. So all that anger holds himself back, and I feel like little by little, since what happened with Deku, made him be a better person and start to accept his quirk. And now this might be the point where he accepts his quirk fully 100%, where he just goes fully flame on. It's like Natsu, like fully flame on.
Yeah, like technically, like during this train with Endeavor, Todoroki was still a kid, and him saying you're not trying hard enough when he's just a kid, he doesn't need to do like your full entire like 100% potential, that sort of thing, because even a kid doesn't know how much limit that he has.
Correct.
And like having him being trained and beaten and scarred like that and all that stuff like that, it's really messed up. It really messes up your mental for Todoroki in that sort of way. But at least right now, being that pushed from that past, from Endeavor, yelling at him, saying like, go even stronger, do even better, do better than this, and that sort of stuff. This is finally, next chapter, we're finally going to see how much more powerful Todoroki can become even more.
I have a question before we end. But what do you think if Endeavor was a coach and not a father? Do you think people would see him the same? Because some coaches during the football games, during the soccer games, stuff like that, coaches be screaming and telling their own students, their own people, you are trash, you piece of shit, you have to overpass the limit, do better, go across the 50-yard line and pass that football, go across the soccer stadium. Isn't that the same? But it's just that, yes, he's a hard father, but isn't that the same as a coach?
No, because there's a difference. Like a coach can, motivate you and push you every time during the game and during practice and that sort of stuff. But outside of practice and outside of the games, a coach has to be a supporting guy to help work with their players and adjust what they're going for. Because if you can't have a good adjusted mind before the game and after the game, that sort of way, you're not a good coach. You're going to be you're lowering your players like that, where they're going to come where they don't have any self-confidence with themselves, or they want to just leave. They don't feel like they're not just happy. They're not comfortable or like safe in a sort of place that they're in. Yeah, they're good players and they're doing the best they can. If you're like doing like 100%, and you're doing more than what you even needed to, and you're still getting yelled at and still getting demotivated, and you're not kind of like no praises, no promotion, no that sort of stuff like that, you're not gonna want to continue with this team. Even in any situation of motivation, positive motivation works actually better than negative reinforcement, that sort of stuff like that.
It depends on how people grew up with the environment. They probably need more negative to actually surpass the limit, or probably need more positivity to surpass the limit. Each person's different, but you're right though.
But then Never doesn't he wasn't motivating or trying to push. You just literally just keep pushing Todoroki 24/7, no matter where he sees him, when he's resting, eating, whatever, no nothing, training.
Now he learned that.
He wasn't a father to Todoroki, and like in this situation, he just proved it. When you explain it yourself, a coach would have been much better for Todoroki if it never even wanted to be a coach in the first place, but he's not a good father either. So he becomes, all right, I don't know what the father is, so I'm going to do a 24/7 coach kind of thing. Like, really?
I agree. I just want to throw the question out here. And to you guys as well, to whoever's watching, let us know what you guys think. Do you think I'm wrong, or do you think I'm right, or do you think the Endeavor learned from his mistakes, or do you think Endeavor would have been...
Well, I'm pretty sure he learned now.
Of course, because right now he's being obsessive with his phone about his son to respond to his text. So do you guys think that Endeavor would have been a better teacher for students to surpass him, or he would have just be where he is now? tells you guys thoughts, and hopefully you guys like this live reaction as well, and quick small mini review as well about this. What's your rating before we go, Sam?
This is actually the best chapter I've had in a while, so I give it like 4.5 out of 5.
I'll give it 5 out of 5. Honestly, I enjoyed this. Probably I enjoyed this a lot. It's because I've gotten like 3 out of 5, 3.5 the past 5 chapters.
True.
Like the past 5 chapters, and now finally get going. So probably I'm just hype about that. Probably in the review when we do a tie or something, it'll be different. But right now, it's 5 out of 5 for me. I enjoy what it was, and it was great to see Iida surpassing his limit, showing his real power with his tuni, and Todoroki getting his ass kicked by Tetsutetsu in a different type of strategy than him, other than just attacking and attacking. So that's pretty dope, honestly. Yeah. And hopefully you guys like this. And Sam, any announcement thoughts? So we out here right now.
I think we're all good. The reason I go 4.5 out of 5. It's not that I wasn't like that. 0.5 was just. It was a good chapter. The artwork was actually pretty well. How Iida's thinking like, all right, new plan, and then since he's running away, I'm gonna help my other friends. That sort of way. Because right now, Iida is coming to Todoroki to help him out.
Yeah, he's gonna come back.
So we're gonna see that next chapter.
So I'm very excited.
Todoroki's about to go full out more of his powers and that sort of stuff. So I can't wait for that next chapter.
Other than that, guys, don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at AnimeLately. Also, like our like page on Facebook. There's a group as well, Anime Lately, and the main group that we made now for G&G, the whole community of the brand for sports words, Anime Lately, everything else about that. We also have a Discord server run by Geeks Gamers. Join the server to ask questions for Sam and us and Ray Apollo. That we have a podcast called Anime Lately. So join the podcast if you want to ask us questions. We'll ask questions, give you advice, anything you need, or just ask us questions of who's the best main character, or whatever you guys have in mind, or the current news that's going on, the live action of Attack on Titans, My Hero Academia, those type of questions. In addition to that, like I said, where you can find these type of podcasts is on Podbean and iTunes, respectively, on the G&G network. That's where you find them. In addition to that, they can support us, right, Sam, on the Patreon page. And if you want to support us by $1, we appreciate that, because you will be supporting the company of Geeks Gamers. Additionally, guys, don't forget to do a couple things as well. Like the video, subscribe the video, comment the video, tell your thoughts below, and also press that bell notification to be notified when we upload videos. In addition to that, don't forget to press the share button, guys. Other than that, talk to you guys later. Hashtag My Hero Academia 204, hashtag Boku no Hero Academia 204, and hashtag Manga Geeks. Guys, talk to you guys later.
Later, guys.